The Campeonato Nacional de Beisbol Superior Herman Pomares is the spring and summer baseball league of Nicaragua, the second highest level of competition in the country behind their winter league, the LBPN. But it's more important to the country than the usual secondary league. It was founded in 1970, a few years after the LBPN shut down. The LBPN did not return until 2004, so for a few decades this was the highest level of competition in Nicaragua. And despite the return of the Winter League, the Herman Pomares League continues, attracting thousands of fans. The biggest difference between the two leagues is the number of participating teams. While the Winter League has only 5 teams, the Pomares League has 20, up from 18 a year ago, representing all the departments and autonomous regions of the country. Since 2009, the league has been organized by the Nicaragua Superior Baseball Commission, and this is considered the start of the new era of the league. So when talking about records or number of titles, oftentimes they're only talking about the last 13 years. It's named after Herman Pomares Ordonez, a revolutionary who died in 1979 and was granted the title of National Hero in 1981. Here's a quick look at the 20 teams. Indios del Bor, the winningest team in the history of the Winter League, also has a team in this league, but these days they just go by the name of Bor de Managua. Bor has won 11 championships, 3 in the new era. Last time was in 2020, after runner-up finishes in 2018 and 2019. In the 13 years of the new era, they've been to the championship series 8 times. They represent the nation's capital, Managua, and play at the country's largest stadium, the 15,000-capacity Estadio Nacional Denis Martinez. Also representing Managua is Dantos, the reigning Pomares champions. The 2021 championship series won a full 7 games before Dantos claimed their 7th league title and 3rd in the new era. Their 2 previous titles came in 2016 and 2018, so this is a consistently competitive team. Dantos play their home games at Estadio Stanley Cayasso. Another familiar name from the Winter League is Leonis De Leon, the reigning Winter League champions. They are historically the most successful team in Pomares with 11 league titles. However, only one of those has come in the new era. That one was in 2019. Just as in the winter, Leones play their spring and summer home games at the 8,000-capacity Estadio Héroes y Mártires de Septiembre. Guerreros de Nueva Segovia has never won nor even reached the championship series. Their home is the 5,000-seat Estadio Glorias del Deporte. Rivas. You may know Higantes de Rivas from the Winter League, but here their team is called Frente Sur Rivas. They have 3 titles to their name, one in the new era in 2017. Estadio Yamil Rios Ugarte is where they play. That's the same stadium used by Higantes in the winter. The Higantes of the Pomares League are Higantes de Zelaya Central, a team still looking for its first appearance in a championship series. They can be found at Estadio San Luis. Productores de Boaco, another team that has yet to reach the final series. Estadio Ernesto Incer Alvarez is where they play. Cafeteros de Carazo, another one that's never reached the finals. They play at Estadio Pedro Selva. Tigres de Chinandega, 4-time champions of the Winter League, have not had as much success in Pomares. They won 3 league titles between 1970 and 1974, but have not won it since. They haven't even reached the championship series in the new era. Their spring and summer home is the same as their winter home, the 8,000-capacity Estadio Efraín Tijerino. The team that came out on the losing end of that 7-game championship series last year was Los Indígenas de Matagalpa. They are 4-time league champions, twice in the new era, in 2012 and 2015. Their home is Estadio Chales Solis. Tiburones de Granada, 5-time champions. They were the first champions of the new era in 2009, but haven't reached the championship series since then. Tiburones play at the 6,000-capacity Estadio Roque Tadeo Zavala. Defensores de Rio San Juan, no titles for this team. Estadio Gabriel Aguirre Marin is their home. Cañoneros de Madrid, another team that's never won at all. They play at Estadio Santiago. Brumas de Jinotega, no championships. Estadio Moises Palacios Escorcia is the home field. The 2 departments of Caribe Norte and Caribe Sur, North and South, used to compete as one, called Costa Caribe. Now they've been split into 2. When they were together, they won a league title in 2013 and finished runner-up a year later. Tabacaleros de Esteli. In 2009, they were runner-up to Tiburones in the first championship series of the new era. 2 years later, they won their first and to date only league title. Find them at Estadio Rufo Marin Bayorin. Toros de Chontales, no titles, no final series appearances. Their home is Estadio Carlos Guerra Colindres. With a capacity of 2,000, it's the smallest ballpark in the league. Fieras del San Fernando of Masaya. With the name of San Fernando, they're able to adopt the San Francisco Giants logo. They haven't won anything in the new era, but were 3-time champions before. Last time was in 2004. Home field is the 6,000-seat Estadio Roberto Clemente. And a new team, Mineros del Caribe. The format may have changed a little with the addition of the 2 new teams, but this is how it was played before. The regular season is played in 2 stages. In the first stage, the teams play a 68-game schedule, 4 games a week, twice on Saturday and twice on Sunday, over a period of 17 weeks. The top 12 teams from the first stage then move on to the second stage. Once again, teams play a pair of doubleheaders, this time over a period of 11 weeks, totaling 44 games. The top 8 teams from the second stage move on to the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals have the standard matchup of 1 versus 8, 2 versus 7, etc. in a best-of-5 series. The semifinals and finals are best of 7. Last year's championship series ended in early November, about the time the Winter League was getting started. Game 7 was played at Estadio Denis Martinez in front of a sold-out crowd of 15,000. 25 players to each team's roster, universal DH, 7-inning games, and there's a 10-run mercy rule, so games are sometimes even shorter. Extra innings are played in the event of a tie. The official website is beisbolgpo.net, where you can keep up with everything going on in the league. The YouTube channel Viva Nicaragua 13 streams these games live. And with the Winter Leagues all done with, and the Summer Leagues just getting spring training started, this is the league to watch in February and early March. Check it out if you haven't already. If you do follow this league already and you think I've left something out, got something wrong, or gave some outdated information, please point it out in the comments. Anyway, that's all for this one. Until next time, this is Baseball International. See ya.